Well, hey, everybody, and welcome to your 2 minutes today. Today, we are talking about this simple reality, and it's that social distancing does not have to mean social isolation. I've talked to a lot of people over the last few days, introverts and extroverts, who are both struggling with what in my area now is day 5 of a somewhat mandatory quarantine isolation, weird limbo time where basically all of Canadians have been encouraged to stay inside. The one thing that I've heard over and over from these people who I've been talking to is that, man, it's taking its toll. It is taking its toll. People are starting to go a little bit stir crazy and losing ideas of what to do next. So I was having another conversation as I was having these conversations with some people from our congregation, and they have been asking, how can we continue giving to the church? Something that I would highly recommend if you find yourself in a church, member of a community of faith. But one of the things that I suggested it's a novel idea. Hear this. Go to the post office and put a check in the mail. Send it to our church offices. That idea got me thinking. And while I was having that conversation with these people, I said, and while you're at it, why don't you take the time to write a letter and send it to someone who you have not spoken to in a long time? Sit down and write a letter, send a text message, send an email, because the reality is many of us are feeling isolated, and many of us are feeling alone, and many of us are feeling like maybe we're going a little bit stir crazy, not able to leave our house. I don't think we need to feel isolated and alone, because there are so many ways to connect with one another. My challenge for you today, whatever the today is that you're listening to this video or watching this video, is take a little bit of time to reach out to someone who you have not spoken to in a long time. Maybe it's a relationship that you've always wanted to develop, or a friendship that you've wanted to develop, but you haven't been able to for some reason. Maybe it's a friend who moved away, you moved away, there's been some distance or separation. You've always wanted to reach back out to that person, or maybe it's just a family member that you haven't spoken to in a long time. Reach out, because I guarantee you people are thinking about having conversations that matter. People are thinking about things of faith and family and importance in life, because that's what you do. That's what you do when things like this happen in the world. And so I would encourage you today, don't make or allow social distancing to become social isolation. Whether you're an introvert or extrovert, take some time to reach out to somebody and have a meaningful conversation today.